Hello everyone, I am Sameer and today we'll be completing this requirement we have to avoid the insertion of duplicate email in the contact. Suppose if I want to just go to my org and suppose we have a record and if in this record we have some mail and while creating this record we have filled some mail and if I'm creating another contact and if the email is like already existing in our database or in our object, then that should throw an error we have to avoid duplication of the email. So we have to complete this by using the trigger, and we'll be doing that just live. So we have two things, like we have a trigger and we have a trigger handler. So if I will show you, this is a contact trigger. So here we have the contact trigger that we are running before insert and before update. Like whenever there will be two cases, when the same email will be coming when it is inserting, or the same email might be coming when it is having totally updation. So and we have a trigger handler class that will be writing all the logic here. We'll be calling that in the contact trigger. So let's copy this method, and when I will be calling that, like if trigger dot is uh, we have conditions like insert, either it should be insert or it should be trigger. Okay, trigger dot is update. So we'll be calling this on this basis, and we can also make one more and operator here, like it should be before also. Right, trigger dot is before, and we are using and operator here. So it is simple, it will only work when it is like trigger dot is before, like it will be before trigger, and it will be working on the insert or update. Any one, it will be true, it will work. So now what we have to do the logic, like we have to call that contact trigger dot avoid duplicate, and when it is inserting or updating, what we will be using, trigger dot new. So we'll be passing that list there. And if I will show you here in the trigger handler, we are going to use that. So here we are receiving that trigger.new as a con list, and now we have to do our logic. So first of all, let's understand that how we'll be doing that. First of all, we need to know that what are the contacts that we have. Let me do it in a full screen. What are the contacts that we have already in our database? We also have another option, uh, check for every email in our database, but for that we'll be using the SQL SOQL statement in the loop. But I have another solution. Like suppose I will create a list of contact previous contact. Why I'm writing previous will tell you later. List of contact, and here will be uh, previous contact is equal to, will be fetching select ID comma email from contact. So what it will be fetching, if I will show you, let me show you on the query editor. So it will be fetching the ID and every email, but here we are getting some of the null values. So we should write where email is not equal to. So if I will execute this, we'll be getting only emails where we don't have the null values. So we are doing step by step. So where is our trigger handler? Here it is, control B. So now we'll be having every email, the list of ID and the email uh, like where we don't have the null value in the email. So now we have this thing. Now for let's make this. We know that the email is a string value. This is the common thing that we must be knowing. So make a list of string available email is equal to new list of. So we are making a list here, list of string allocating memory. Now using a for loop for contact con, and then it is brave list brave cont. So I am iterating through each and every like record whatever we have faced where the email is not equal to null. And I don't know this approach is correct or not, but for the small data I think this whatever I have the record for the that number of count, I think this approach is fitting. But there might be another approaches also. You can tell me in comment. So here what we'll be doing, I'll be writing like con if okay. We can also add a validation like this thing will only happen if we have some not a null value. But I know that I don't have any like we have data like available in our object, but we should use that verifications also. But I'm not doing that. This is understood. Okay. So now every time I will pass through that and avl email dot add, and I'll be adding like whatever the con dot email. So whatever the email that I am getting, I am adding that to the like in that list of available emails. So we are like half of the sorted. So now whatever the data that we are getting through the trigger is in the con list. So now whatever we have in the con list, now let me write the comment here. We will check for the email duplicacy. So now I don't know spelling of duplicacy is correct or not, but it is what it is. So we have to iterate for contact in con list that we are getting. So the trigger.new, and here what I'm going to get is like in this con list if con dot email, no, we don't have to do this. We have to write like if whatever we have available email avl email if able email dot contains, I don't know, it contain or contains, we'll see if it will give error. So con dot email, so we are checking the email, and if this happens then con that add error. We know that email already exists, and we are also writing one more thing, error by trigger. Done, so that we'll be verifying that this duplicacy error is not coming from our duplicate rule, it is coming from our trigger handler. So here I think everything is done. Let's save this. We are saving this file, and it is saved without any error. And let's save this. I think it should be also saved without any error. So now we are having one error. What is contact trigger? Okay, we have contact trigger handler. Okay. The class name was half. Like I wrote just contact trigger, so it is contact trigger handler. So now our code is now successfully saved. Now let's move here. Let's uh, run one more query so that it will be easy for you. Like run this query. Now we have a contact with the with the email. this one. So I will copy this email and I will try to create one contact by the name with the email having that field. Okay. So according to our logic, this should give error. Let's test of trigger, and now the email should be having the field, this one, this email. I'm just trying to save this. What I'm having, email already exists, error by trigger. That means our trigger is triggered and it is working successfully. So hope you got that how we can avoid duplicate record using the trigger and trigger handler. So hope this requirement was fulfilled. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.